lottery ticket.
Nobody.
And I had a message on my I had a message on my phone this morning to say, please log into your account. You have won a cash prize. Anyway, I won
Porsche Taycan.
That's my news of 10. Isn't that? I mean, I'm not.
Renovated. It's got the full 5-speed gearbox. You're going to be on the track. You're donating to the children's charities here. All of the donation goes £100. Are we done at £100? Have I talked long enough? 110. I did talk long enough to get some thinking time in. £110. We'll go through the other cars we're auctioning. £110. Let's have a look around. £110. Ford Escort. 600 Sport. £110. Are we all done at £110? Are we going to go at this? £110. I'll go on to the next. Oh, right, at this one, you're going to have to run on. Okay, guys, so.
Sneeze at you.
Can one of the track marshals to come over and have a word with this gentleman?
TB, could be.
Please.
It's a Shmeemobile clone and he just bought his one back. There's my gorgeous ride, the Aston Martin DBS Sapele Volante.
Who's excited for the track action to happen?
Look at that.
So, and can we have a big cheer for the Orange Army, all the track marshals?
And the car that I was in yesterday, first thing. It's only the most unique car I've ever been in, the car one. Cannot be blue with white stripes.
Here at Carfest, they are absolutely right to see here at Carfest, the same Carfest.
Smooth. Just a couple of 5.8 super fasts.
Which are brilliant.
Twins. Ferraris.
Okay, there's a couple of cars going through there. You'll notice they're Italian. That's Italian timing. They're always late, you know.
The aerials are. A nice Morgan. My ride, second ride of the weekend. What a beauty. I think this will be without a doubt the best Aston Martin I've been in. And it's one of my favourites. Road version. Favourite road going Aston. A Lotus Evolve GTE with a massive ring. Look at that. At least 20. On a rare Lotus Europa S. 8 underrated Lotus Europa is quite rare. 220.
I've got trouble in mine.
Oh yeah. That front splitter. Two of 20. 2011. Quite a rare Lotus Evora. Future generation of army. Gourmet time. It's a tank race. It's like Gran Turismo 3. 6 opponents. On super speedway with that long pit lane. childhood memories. The Maserati Gran Turismo. How you doing? Nice. It's a black. On the road of SUVs. Look out! Whoa! Same front, different headlights, rear lights. Rare British gems right there. Marcos. It's the Marcos Mini. Turismo, I've just realised. Oh, the Mantis, I think it is. Or the LM600. Now there we go, the Marcos Mantis. Oh, what about this? Look at this. What a gem. I remember seeing this in blue on a Top Trumps pack card. The Marcos Mantis LS3 6.2 litres. And the Marcos LM500 Montara. Oh, we're close. I knew it was something LM100. Oh, my two favourite Marcos cars right here that I've seen. Oh, what an engine! Just incredible! What a Marcos pair!
Here we go, leave your skirt off! We gotta leave the skirts off for Eurovision! Leave your mind out.
Yeah.
Baby, from behind!
Shake it, shake that ass. Smack it, smack it.
Here we go! Archie, leave it in!
The helicopter.
Hurry, come here. Hurry.
The road, but this is the only one.
The Beach Boys, the Grand Tour Boogie.
As Herbie sets up then in the that distinguishing red, white and blue racing stripe. The most recent film actually was the Herbie fully loaded one, the one that's in the Money for Claire Children Hospice helps seriously as early on children live life to the full by creating wonderful experiences and bring back sense of normality to family life. Lots of you check out stand as well. The classic red as well. Harry, right, let's have a quick look at what's happening. Look at this. What? Hello, sir, what's your name? Jason. Hi, Jason. Tell us what you are. And how's your start off the start like this one? I mean, I'm terrified of it. Good luck, mate. Enjoy your track. Well, then. Through waiting for the Union Jack to fly. The Lotus is free demo. We've got some nice as the Esprit driven by Roger Moore in the Bond film For Your Eyes Only performance blown to smithereens, if you remember that, and then Q had to rebuild it in copper fire orange and put some skis on the roof as well, which was reportedly done to make it stand out against Cortina in that film, against the snow. The movie Bond, in the movie, the Bond car registration was actually the same, bar the last letter. They swapped the W, they swapped the V for a W there, as Sam looks like back on the ground as well. Loads of retro cars here to take advantage of our Ford track shows today. If you've missed any of the action, do not worry.
The most unreliable car of the weekend. Had a problem yesterday in the donut circle, and this morning at the Shard Corner.
Squeezer just following behind it there, an absolutely iconic car because it is one of the oldest here from 1926, that car. It's thought to be the only one in the world.
Oh, it's a bit fiver car, that gorgeous Morgan.
Captain here showcasing their fantastic machinery on offer. Raising money for a fantastic. Harry, look at this, look at this.
A little bit more tinny, smaller.
Their way through. up onto the start line. Proper retro entry is the green Corvette. Takes off on its way. Really proper. A beautiful Audi as well. In lovely black shading. And following that as well, that'll be in a Kingfisher blue, the S2 Quattro, the first there from 1960 with a Leo. So driving that away, drove that 4 hours last night to replace the engine, has come back with the Mark 1 as it goes through the donut zone as well. And it says his aim is to always explode the tyres as well. Straight from the Jaguar factory. Sterling Moss has driven that car along with Mike Hawthorne. Just some of the names that have had a go behind that car as he makes his way speedily through the hay bale chicane. He's being followed by the strong plenty of retro action. Incredible how
you can see the tree.
All over the side, it looks like the car's alive. Hudsy Bear coming out on the side as well. Unbelievable scenes. Let's go back down to Sam though, who's got another feed machine with him. Also, there's always noise, all these V8 that's my wife. Excellent one down there, down on the Digify next as well. That was the Chevy Apache fleet side car as well, taking off there. A sort of a light duty truck Apache, that's what that means. A medium fleet side is called a Viking, and a heavy one is called a Spartan.
Looks like the Chevrolet Silverado SST concept one Gran Turismo. Proper racing. Retros.
No bound, do they, for Sandpicker, picking up a bit of Caterham 7 rubber there as he waves off the magnificent, one of the most recognisable cars in history, a Jaguar E-Type Series 1 Black Floor Edition as well from 1961, now been completely restored as they is the drive. Back on the start straight as well, we've got the Chevy taking off as well.
Oh, it's an old one.
Beautiful white livery with the blue stripe down the middle, and taking off actually one of the.
Go on, James Bond with the smoke screen.
Bulletproof shield at the back, but a genuine smoke screen. I thought I heard a problem with the engine. Yeah, well, it's not meant to have a smoke screen, is it? No, it's right off. Pop it out. drive it like you stole it. Are you going to do it again for us?
Oh, cool.
There it is, the V12
Ready to go, the
Speedster.
Aston Martin Lagonda, the V12 Speedster. Ready for the Union Jack flag to wave. Okay, but and off he goes. He's not going anywhere just yet because he decided to pick up a lot of smoke on the start line there. Absolutely brilliant. To put on a show for you down there. If you're watching, make sure you use the hashtag Carfest.
That's more like it.
Shout out, we'll try and squeeze them in, but the track action is just
The new Porsche
on here as we get going with some more
First time seeing it.
The Noble as well, and from DPO3.
Another British gem.
Following on the BAC model, the BMW in the background as well. On track as well, we saw a little earlier the Ferrari 488 GTB as well. Although to by a fair few other supercars. Essentially a spaceship that races in the and it is not ending there either. We've got an amazing eclectic range, including F1 cars on the way, driven, as you can see there, that's the Benetton, driven by Michael Schumacher and Riccardo Patrese. And this is all in aid, of course, we're celebrating 10 years of Carfest and 135 years since the motor car was first ever invented. So lots to celebrate here this weekend. It's really brilliant to see you all out in force. It's just brilliant to see people again, isn't it? No masks and fun and walking around the place. Do, of course, take precautions as well, but absolutely fantastic to be all enjoying and sharing in all of our passions and loves, and not just the cars, but for the live music and the entertainment and the DJs that all become driven by Michael Schumacher and Riccardo Patrese from 1993. 7 Grand Prix to its name, with the best result of 3rd at the British Grand Prix at Silverstone as well. So it's a pretty nifty race car. It's a Formula 1 car. 1,500 brake horsepower to its name as well. No wonder it managed to finish up on the podium. It's got a Monaco Grand Prix body on it as well, so the enlarged and levelled front wing and rear wing that you're seeing doesn't look like a typical rear wing and a front wing that you'll see on a Formula 1 car, because it's the Monaco specification where they require a few more bits on the cars to make them go faster.
Absolutely beautiful. American style. Queen of the Jungle. I'm a celebrity Queen Giovanna Fletcher. 2020 when there was an Art Wales castle.
See people together and we can all look at each other and fabulous time. You all enjoying yourself? Yeah. How are the bush skills? Are they all good now? Have you learned a few things that you can take back into your life? Yeah. Isn't Ray brilliant? It's amazing some of the things he's done. Well, we've got a brilliant person who I'm going to welcome onto the stage. I'm sure you all know and love her. Hi, come dressed
Queen of the Jingle.
We're trying to form a new girl band with June Sarpov, and she's into it. So yeah, you'll be chatting to June later on in the day as well. But I mean, this is exciting to actually be out of the house. We've both got kids, haven't we, as well? Yeah. So like to not be with the kids and to be here with people is just brilliant. It's so nice. I was a bit worried suddenly coming on my own, being out of the house. And actually, I got here. I've been wandering around. I felt really loose and fancy-free. It's been amazing. Just seeing things and going, I'm going to just stand here and watch it. I'm going to just sit here and enjoy it and not be like, where are you? What are you doing? Don't do that. It's just really lovely. So all the people that do it 2 hours later, and not because of that phone, not because of that chat, 2 hours later, I got a phone call saying they'd like you to do on a step. I was like, oh my gosh. But yeah, so I think the reality of when you're actually in, because obviously we had 2 weeks isolation beforehand, that leaving for that felt very, very strange. Yeah. Then, so Tom was able to stay one night, but because of COVID, he wasn't actually allowed to be with me anymore. So he stayed for one night, he went off. I had the 3 boys. Then Tom came to collect 2 of the boys, but we weren't allowed to see each other. And if the boys went to him, they weren't allowed to come back to me. But the worst, I do genuinely like rice and beans. However, when you're cooking it with water that comes out of the well, which we have since found out, we didn't need to boil, it was all fine. That was just, make us work harder. The well basically gave it this weird taste, which meant that any food that was cooked with it had this strange taste. But I mean, the first night we had the beans, we hadn't had time to soak them. They were not good. They were like pellets we were trying to chew. So I think it got better. Yeah. And me and Mo worked together on our rice and bean recipe. Yeah. Of water, rice and beans. And I mean, for me it was always a good fallback to have. But I don't think hunger, because it bloats you as well, right? So there's 2 things. First of all, the smell of things as they're getting chucked on you, but also the weight. Like, it feels like whoever's holding that bucket, they're just like, ugh! So they put even more weight into it. So it's them when they're coming down on you. Yeah. And also I found out, don't tuck your t-shirt in on any trial. Why? Because they'll get into your knickers.
That's a bad thinking about it. I loved your little sign to your kids every time it went live as well. So you obviously planned that beforehand, did you say?
Well, yes, because we were talking about the different signals that people have, and they were like, we don't want to, that's not fun. That's not fun. And we've just been, so every year we go to Lapland UK, not that fancy, and he literally said to Jordan, and bear in mind this guy doesn't know anything about what's going on, but you start telling yourself, oh, it's okay, Jordan's won, and that's amazing. Like, I honestly felt like in there it was incredible to see Jordan's journey and to see, like, I was with him when he threw up at the side of the mountain. Like, I saw that, so seeing his confidence grow was incredible. But the stage manager literally looked to Jordan and said, so the winner has to go and stand here, and then the person in second place will do that. But he was going, the winner, and he directed everything about the winner to Jordan. And I was like, oh, that's fine. That's great. I'm really happy because it's an amazing guy, and I wasn't there to win. So then when they said Vanna, I was like, I literally, there's not many moments that make me speechless, but that definitely was one of them.
Yeah. And then how did it feel afterwards? Like, did it take a while to sink in?
There's no swear words in it, but Vernon said one day that someone had said to him, if you're looking around the room and there's no idiot, and you're going, so you're nice, that means you're the idiot, because there's always one. So I think we heard that, we were like, gosh, are we the idiot? But we all were. I feel like we liked being out, we loved being able to have that connection with other people and hug and do all of that stuff. So it was as much
for us as anyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was absolutely zero tension.
And are you still in touch with?
Yeah.
Little WhatsApp group.
We've got a WhatsApp group called
Yeah.
Happy Place. Contains lots of funny gifts and things like that. We all want to meet up. Bernard keeps calling it closure, which makes me feel like he's breaking up with us. Had that backing, if you like, that she was just able to talk. I hadn't heard her talking that way in an interview at all before. And so we sat down. We had a sort of a roiling over beforehand where she went around the nursery and she met loads of different parents and caregivers and stuff. It was really, really cute. And we went into this room. There was proper china, which was really, really lovely. It was cold by the end. And we sat down and we talked. And I think so we got all the 5 big question stuff done really early on. Because also I wanted to show her that it's about that too. And as soon as we went into her and her upbringing and her childhood, there was just this kind of softness that came that happens when people are talking about their lives and their children, and she just opened up in the most beautiful way. And she was absolutely incredible. And I knew coming out of that, because before going in we said still that we'd have those experts talking, by the funny stuff, making jokes. Exactly, so all you can think about is these things that are on your back. We weren't told, we knew that we were going to be there for 10 minutes. We weren't told how far along we were. But I clocked that every 2 minutes something new was being put on us. We weren't being told what was put on us. I was sure things were going in my ears, and I'm very funny about my ears. I had hearing problems as a child, so yeah, ears is a funny one for me. And it was absolutely awful. I had Beverly Callard next to me going, oh no! Oh no, Jay, oh no! Ruthie was crying, like she was good at the first 5 minutes, just calling out. And then the last 5 I was more worried about her because she was silent. And Ruthie is never silent, but I now know that she was just literally weeping for the final 5. And then I had Jessica, Gigi, I don't think I can do it, I don't think I can do it. So then I almost couldn't think about what was going on with me because I had everyone else where I had to call out and go, you're okay? What I realised first of all, straight away, is that he's not the best with massive groups. So one-on-one, we were brilliant. He's just got this real cheeky personality, which I think we got to see more as people left almost, just because he shines more when it's one-on-one or when, you know, but yeah, for me, he is just such a lovely man. And I don't know if I had any idea of what he would be like before going in, but he's definitely a lot cheekier. And I loved hearing about all of his eating habits, because you'd expect as an athlete to do, no. He has 3 sugars in his tea. He has Frosties before he goes to bed. And he was saying one day about having a big meal, a really good big meal, when he comes back from like a 17-mile run. And I was like, oh great, tell us, we talk about food so much. What is it? Oh, you know, just to see it without standing up. I had to stand up on the fence. And you could see it, and because it's such a massive thing, the production, they put their names in, I think, and it was like a ballot. People had to test it out, and it was tested quite a lot. So it felt like, you know, you'd hear the fans going, you'd see the lights, we'd be like, it's happening! So we'd all go up there and we'd try and see what was going on. And I think in my mind, that was a thing that I wanted to get to. I just, you know, anyone who's watched over the years, it just looks so much fun.
It's honestly my favourite bit to
watch.
watch.
It's so good. But it was freezing cold. Freezing! So I literally covered my ears at one point because I thought they were going to freeze off. That it was that cold, and then afterwards my lips, I couldn't feel them. We were just having loads of like hot water bottles and stuff like that afterwards, but it was the best fun. I'm literally screaming or laughing throughout. It was amazing.
I'm glad it...
I would say that Victoria Derbyshire was the overall best, because she just brought such an energy that was never about her, I think we all do think that it can be sort of ego-led in a way, when they're sharing a story and liking the laughs and stuff, whereas Vic has this journalist approach to everything.
Yeah, she's fierce, isn't she?
Yeah. You know, when you come back from a trial, she'd sit you down and you'd get a debrief. You know, and everyone would be there, what can we learn from this? What can we take forward, you know? And I do think that there's certain things about Vic that brought so much camaraderie to the group. Like, we were solid because she was there, absolutely. So I would say that she was the absolute best.
Yeah, it's so funny you say that, because I remember talking to you about Vic going in, and I was like, you'll get on with it, because I know through work and friends of that, and she treats friendship issues like that as well. She sits there and, right, how are we going to deal with this? And you're like, sometimes the other way. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.
Views.
So many of you coming out to support Carfest. We couldn't do it without you and the whole team that makes this happen, and especially our marshals dotted around the circuit as well. Without them, it would not be happening. And we all here to raise an amazing amount of money for charity as well. Children in Need, the Ellen MacArthur Cancer Trust, the Rainbow Trust, Starlight, Teenage Cancer Trust, My Black Dog, Comic Relief, and a number of additional local and hugely deserving charities, including Clare House and Hope House. As the Caterham 7 lights it up in the donut zone. It's amazing. Over the past 9 years, as we celebrate 10 years of Carfest North, we've raised a total of 16.5 charities. And it's thanks to all these cars coming out and leaving an immense amount of tyre markings as the Vermin Dyna car kicks off there, leaving everybody in its dust as well. Unbelievable. The Chevy half-ton pickup with the roof chopped and the body dropped as we await we're into the finale now. It's the last few cars coming through. There is the Vermin's Dyna car there. It's sort of half amalgamated together of two different types of cars, but look at the wheel spin it gets up on there. It's going to get blue and pink smoke coming for you. If you're in the donut zone right now, you won't be able to see it apart from the smoke. Unbelievable scenes there from the Chevy half-ton pickup there. Incredible. If you can see anything, you're in the wrong place, that's for sure, because right now in the donut zone, the Vermin's Dyna car with Punty Lexus LS200 and a Nissan S13 as they make their way round the donut zone, and this is just the tip of the iceberg of what these guys can do as well. It just looks like the Toyota and the Nissan out on track at the moment, making their way through the hay bale chicane and coming through to the final left-hander, but I think they'll do a few spins back for the fans down there at the side of the track. Give them a wave if you're there as well, and on the way back they come back up through the chicane into the donut zone, just about keeping it on the track. It's so tight and narrow here as well, and as the drifters carry on, we'll switch to something that can drift as well, but arguably of an older type.
Grant Williams.
Seems to be okay, so it's got a bit of a miss in it, but I think I can push through that. So I'm going.
For those of you who don't know, Mark went all the way to South Wales to get a new engine for this last night in the middle of the night, just so he could perform for us today.
Yeah, I did. You know, the show must go on. At the end of the day, it's fun. It's for charity. Just enjoying life is all I'm doing right now. And all these days, no pressure. But then last night there was a lot of pressure. So yeah. But I'm just enjoying it.
Have a great lap. Can you start it up for us? there and back. He got the engine changed, he made his way back. He arrived here at 3:30 this morning, also he could bring this Jaguar Mark 1 back to the track and give you all a spectacular show as we round out this final track showing of today. Make sure you give the Jaguar Mark 1 at the hands of Grant Williams a huge round of applause and cheer when it comes your way. Approaching the donut zone now, straight through down to the hay bale chicane, really hanging it loose there as it comes through into the braking zone of the left-hander. I don't want more donuts down there for you with the number 12 splattered along the side. It's a Carfest regular, it's a multiple Goodwood Revival winner as well. It's been raced by the likes of Sir Sterling Moss, Mike Hawthorne along the way, just some of those who've driven this Jaguar Mark 1 car. And owned and raced by 3 generations since 1961 as it makes its way back up through. The tyres absolutely smoking. He's not done yet though, he's onto the grass and he's back round again. Grant Williams, the driver, saying he's not done until he's exploded the tyres, and he is really hounding the Mark 2, the Mark 1 Jaguar Fit Bridge down again into the donut zone. Let's see what we get this time. I think we will get a few donuts from him. He lines it up, revs up the engine, and round he goes, putting on a magnificent display here at Carfest North for our final showing for today. We've got 4 more for you tomorrow as well. If you've missed any of the action and you're back tomorrow as well, don't forget we've got a huge array of entertainment and live music on offer later on today near the main stage. There he goes in the donut zone. Grant Williams absolutely running it until those tyres can take no more. The smoke coming off the back of that, if you're right in the eye line of that, coming out the rear, it must be quite, well, it's not going to be a great scene because you're not going to be seeing much, but the absolute smell that you'll see is the Jaguar Mark 1 from 1959, driven by Grant Williams, who is absolutely hounding those rear tyres now. Within an inch of their life, he's in the and there they go! Finally, he's popped the tyres and they're off. He said he wouldn't be happy unless he can drive back with 3 tyres. He's popped the right rear and he's out the car.
Williams.
Give a huge hand for Grant Williams here, who rounds out the day at Carfest North in that brilliant Jaguar Mark 1. Absolutely fantastic scene. Sam Pinkham down from some of the grounds. Incredible end to this last track session. Oh, Harry, I've got a piece of Grant. I love it!
Right, you ready? I'm going to come down with my camera now. I want arms in the air, and when the drop comes, I want you to...
Boom, boom! Awesome! Gee whiz!
You're not holding back, are you, Carfest? Have you got enough energy to keep going till at least midnight tonight? Have you really? I'm not talking about people under 35. I'm talking about the rest of us. Okay, anybody never been to a festival before? Like, never?
Thank you!
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
and be fine, go slow it all down. I do what I wanna when I wanna. How you gonna say I should get my head out of the clouds? There ain't nobody that's bringing me down. I know what I want, it's as clear as the day, yeah. So don't be try, wipe the smile off my face now. I give it a go, you might just like to take. They tell me I should be giving it up, but honestly I don't think none of my minds are better, better. That I come to forget you. These are the nights that I dream to regret you. These are the times I know I can't replace you. Wasted hours somewhere else, wasted hours somewhere with you. Somewhere with you. Somewhere with you. Way back to you 'cause I need it. A little bit of love. A little bit of love. All right. Let's do this. I've been holding on to pieces, swimming in the deep end, trying to find my way back to you 'cause I need it. A little bit of love. Oh, oh, a little bit of love. A little bit of love. Oh, oh, a little bit of love. I need a little love, just like the air breathing. So close and keep it, trying to find my way back to you 'cause I need it. A little bit of love. My mother said you're going up fast. Time has come with a blink. It's time to think. Put your worries aside. Today is just a day. Tomorrow never dies. So never a hero. And take every moment together. Jump, 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 jump.
I've missed the type of air balloons. What a cracking pair they are. It's been years, I can't remember when I saw a hot air balloon. First time I've seen them at Carfest as well. That's the registration of that hot air balloon. Maybe I could find it on Flight Radar 24 paying finder. But meanwhile, for this balloon, I don't know. Oh, it's G line WESS. So G line rest, and that's G line there. I'll be finding those on my flight tracking apps as an aviation fan. And looks. See our balloons. Amazing to see them again after so many years that I forgot. See those with Castle. What a sunset we've had on the sky, the weather. Two absolutely stunningly gorgeous days. And obviously, as I was in the car, I found out my mother from another mother. The person on this one's out for me, Mitchell Luna from the SAS Bradford side. Catching up and telling them about the day, and I could still see the balloons after being behind that thing. Whoa, it's a shame they're just being inflated. As they're both tied down. Oh, Carfest is simply the best. Simply a magical place and a dream to be at. Don't get anything like that. A phenomenal place to be at. Always have fun memories of Carfest. Actually, Carfest too. 1999 last year, David.
Tomorrow night I'll be trying to find a football.
And now I'm back. I'm always taken away by things.
I've just listened to Jackie before to in Rotterdam, and last season and also at the beginning of the Euros, this year Cat was singing a version of Rotterdam. I was very excited that it was going to take off.
It's only a unique place to be an experience.
I mean, I could have strangled him, but his legion of fans would have not liked that.
Often we get to experience another special, exciting place as this. What a dream! Carfest is simply the best.
We need a more misses, now they found another miss, cause I lost it to a someone who feel you put her in a sea, they'll give you kind of right to reach. If it ain't on so, they can grab it from below, that's a lesson everyone will teach.
Look at the real Carfest is really good.
Somebody was leaving cause I lost it to a DIY. She was so determined to be right. And if you're out of love, with Steve on the rare dance. Why? She was young and pretty. LADIS. Oh, good, she wearing a dress. T-I-I-E-N-S. She got eyes and a good dress. She was young and pretty, young and pretty's better than I. But we gave them all our kisses, now they find another missus, cause we lost into the aisle.
By your own string. And as we ask all the questions to you, take off your coat and drag to the kitchen sink. What a good place to be. Don't believe that. Speak a different language and it's not something out there. Don't believe that. Oh no. Cause it's definitely out there. What a good place to be. Don't believe that. Speak a different language and it's never be out there. Don't believe that. Oh no. Cause it's never be out there. Don't believe that. And thanks for singing along. It sounded lovely. We've just got a chance to hopefully play one last song for you. Thank you very much for having us. Enjoy the rest of the evening and keep healthy and happy. We'll be living in a world of peace.
Thank you, Carfest 2021. One more to go. Oh, sky.
Stand up, stand up, stand up. Everybody take a stand. Join the caravan.
Certainly one of my favourite events that I've been to Carfest without a shadow of a doubt. It's certainly a dream place and location to be at. What a special, unique event, and it's all for charity. Thanks to Mr. Carfest himself, Chris Evans. What's the Marvel one? What a second day. I won the hollow track. The Marcus is in the dark. Gonna be late, is it? It's supposed to be at 10. Thank you, Carfest Day 2 2021. Just after 2 years. See you tomorrow, Carfest, Bosworth Castle Estate.
That was
bit of everything on the foot today. On foot. And that's a wrap for today. Right in the morning.
You know it now, don't you?
Yeah.